Hey YouTube, coming at you with what has been my secret weapon for Great League Remix so far, MAGCARGO. So the meta is basically defined as like sort of four typings. I think there's steals like Magnezone, Steelix. There's flyers, which can be anything from Mantine to Mandibuzz, Gligar to a certain extent as well. You got I was gonna say a couple fighters, but really you have Annihilate, and then the fourth is what's the fourth one that I see a lot of? Oh, Ice, like Dugong and Walrein and stuff. So a rock fire is kind of an interesting one because the fire is super effective against the steals. You have the rock for the flyers rock will resist the flying type moves and hit super effective. You have ice if it's like a lot of those are ice waters like Dugong. You can do neutral with Incinerate and super effective with Rock Tombs. I'm like, you actually got quite a lot of coverage around here. So I started with Clefable, MAGCARGO, Steelix, trying to do like an ABB style team. Basically, Steelix is your safe swap. Try and draw out your Quagsire, try and draw out your Annihilate, and then have your Clefable beat it, and then MAGCARGO roams free. And then I switched to Jellicent because I think Jellicent's actually pretty strong in this meta too. Not a lot of darks. So here we go. Okay lead, but again, you try and draw out a fighter. And there's the fighter. You now draw it out. You can throw it with some Psychic Fangs, lower the defense, or grab a shield. And both are pretty good in this situation. I may even get another one depending if they go Scald or Icy Wind here. If we go Icy Wind, I'll do another move here. If they go Scald, I would have been taken out, but they did not, so this is good. Lowered the defense for a second time. And here we go. So I got it to the red. I got a shield. Clefable can come in and just farm with the Fairy Winds, essentially. I don't know if I'll throw a move at the Pidgeot when it comes back in. I could throw a move, or I can just instant swap. I guess now that they lower my attack, I'll more likely than not instant swap. Yeah. Expecting the Pidgeot to come back in, but they're not going fast. So MAGCARGO, and then here we go again. Like, look how much those Incinerators are doing. I expect them to Feather Dance here. There's no real point of Brave Birding. But now I get the Rock Tomb off. This will be super effective, so interesting. And Rock's super effective against both these Pokemon that's left, right? So lowers the attack. I expect another Feather Dance, because I think their only potential win condition is me being 4 times lowered. But again, I'm already getting kind of low, so I do shield potential Brave Bird, because Brave Bird would take me. Switch Clock is not up yet, so I have to throw a 4 times lowered move, which it does super effective, but nothing. And now I'm just going to reset here, take the move on this. I'll get some chip here, right? So it's not like, I know this is resisted, and it's a Bone Club, so that's a nice sort of catch as well. Moonblast will chip, and then they're going to have to throw it, else I'm going to get to a Meteor Mash and probably take them out. So there's the Meteor Mash. Now they have to shield, or else I'm going to take them out. So they have to shield. And now they're trying to farm a bit, but they can't farm too much. Bone Club won't take me out, because Bone Club is the worst move ever. Fire Spin, nope, they can't even Fire Spin me down. So I will ship them. Probably take them out here, even though it's resisted. Yeah. Clefable into Dragonite, so great lead, so they'll leave into something. Ferrothorn and hello, Steel Grass. Power Whip is still neutral, because you are half a rock, so that takes super effective fire resist, so it's still neutral. It still chips, because MAGCARGO is not the bulkiest, but being able to get 2... now I got probably just a mirror... no, wait, does it have a mirror shot? No, it's just the Power Whip, so I got a shield. That's okay, because I'm basically coming out with 100 energy. Maybe 80 energy. How many Incinerators was that for? So I will go Rock Tomb right away. Super effective and lowers the attack. They shield once. Here comes a second one. So again, this will probably take... Yeah, 100% this will one-shot. Or I'm going to grab a second shield. So one-shots. What's in the back? A Toxapex. And I think Toxapex is almost the main reason that I probably switched this team up. Toxapex... there's a couple reasons that I forget the exact reasons, but I definitely switched up Clefable out into Jellicent, because I was like, oh, this is not the best. then Steelix doing great. So yeah, it was a really interesting one. I guess that was 2 battles out of like 10, so I've still got to actually talk here. Terrible lead. Probably go Steelix right away. Again, Steelix doesn't have a good. You'll notice that I did put Crunch on it now, because at least in this matchup you can throw Crunch, right? I expect them maybe to throw a move in Bail. We'll see. And they do Bail into Stabilize, so that's okay. So MAGCARGO is so interesting. This is why I don't really care about rankings. So MAGCARGO is ranked 418. Holy smokes. MAGCARGO is ranked 418 in the Great League Remix, 75.1. But again, if you look at their win-loss record, it's 20-17 against the meta, which is a positive record. And it's just that you get killed by certain things and you beat certain things. But you have to consider what you are seeing, right? So here are the losses. Quagsire, there's Quagsires, yeah. But then there's like, I guess there's some like here that you lose to for Alligator, Gligar. But Hackmo, haven't seen a ton of Hackmos. Haven't seen a ton of Swamperts. Haven't seen a ton of Gallades. Haven't seen a ton of Obstagoons, right? Haven't seen a ton of Toxapex is weakness, but haven't seen a ton of Toxapexes. And then you go to the wins, and it's like Magnezone, Steelix, Mantine, Cresselia, Mandibuzz, right? A lot of the Pokemon that you do see in the open. Plus, I'm sure if you change this to like the 2 shield and 0 shield, it would probably be, yeah, 2 shields, 19, 18, but it actually moves everything up, so you have less hard losses. 0 shield, you probably have some hard losses because they're just going to take you out very quickly. But yeah, 22-15 record. You'll get killed by Feraligatr and Swampert and Empoleon and all those because they're just going to water double super effect when they take you out. But now you're picking up, you actually pick up like Obstagoon. You pick up Annihilate because Annihilate can't one-shot you. And you can one-shot with his Overheat. So it's a... Yeah, those are the types of things. Like you need to take a hold of the meta, see what is out there and what is working, what you think the main meta is, and try and take a little bit off the board. You can run meta for sure, or you can run counter meta. And this is one that's kind of like a unique counter meta where it can kind of deal with a lot. Drill run is super effective, so I'm surprised I'm just sacrificing it here, but I will. It's already down 1 shield, so if I put it down 2 shields or basically take it out, they're going to get to move here. That's okay. I'll just come and farm with maybe Jellicent. Yeah, just come out. I'm already up a shield, loaded with energy. Out comes the Steelix, so this will do super effective. I guess I shouldn't be surprised how tanky Steelix is. But I remember doing multiple super effective surfs and not taking it out. And I'm like, holy smokes, what are the stats on this thing? Yeah, 185 defense, 124 stamina, 2261 overall. So very, very, very sort of bulky Pokemon, which makes sense. It's kind of its main thing. And very spammy with these Dragon Tail Psychic Fangs. Again, I've used it multiple times. It's a really good Pokemon. They're going to probably have to throw. Yeah, or else we both take each other out. Which just puts me in a nice situation to shield. Yeah. Because I'm out of Surf. So there we go. Gligar is a decent lead, but you still may get like 1 surf off, take 1 move, and get into Steelix. You kind of have to try and draw out. Like when you're double weak to fighting and water in the back, you kind of need to try and draw one out. So I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe I'm going to try and get another surf off here. And drew out a Poliwrath when they tried to catch. So nice to draw that out. I'll be able to landing that Shadow Ball. I'm going Surf right away because I think a Surf will take this out, and I really don't want them to lower my attack with an Icy Wind or anything. So take that out. The other argument is just let them lower your attack and come out with another move. Come out with like a Surf here for the Gligar that's going to come back in, but they still need to land a dig here to take me out, so that'll waste all their energy. And it still doesn't take me out, so I still get to the move. So that's huge, right? Now, where do I go from here? I think I tried to make MAGCARGO because they dump their energy. Wing attack is resisted. Rock Tomb will one-shot, especially after all these incinerates. They do go dig, so I may be able to do another incinerate. Okay, nope. Probably should have done another incinerate considering they just dumped all their energy for the second time. And there is your Annihilape. The question is, who's going to get to the move first? Night Slash probably takes me out. Ice Punch is resisted, so will not, and I'll overheat for the win here. And worst case scenario, I could just Dragon Tail Psychic Fangs before they take me out there too. So there's your one shot. Yeah, like it's shields down. It can really cause some problems for some of these things. There is your draw out of Quagsire. And that's the thing with Steelix. Like if you draw out a Pokemon, you're already at like 2 Dragon Tails, you're very quick going to get to these Psychic Fangs and lower their defense, which makes it a lot easier in these matchups. Not easy, it's still a terrible matchup, but like you can at least do some good drawing out here. I probably should let this go and just come Jellicent. Problem is I can't farm down. Hex is definitely not farm downable. So I'm going to dump some energy. I think I'm going to basically try and instant swap if I can, because I know the Frost House is going to probably come back in because it's loaded with energy. So now if I can hit this with Incinerate, and it's a double Mud Boy, so that's just a loss, right? There's nothing you can do about these teams. These ones are just like, they got double Mud Boys in the back when you are double weak to Mud Boys in the back. Like it's just, you can't do anything about it. You just chalk that up to a loss and move on to the next one. So I think there's a couple more battles here, but I've talked a lot. So I'm really liking this meta. I'm seeing your comments. Let me see. I just got your comments over here. Yeah. Some people like this meta. Some people don't like this meta. I really like it. I think there's a lot of variation that you can use, right? Like since when is Steelix and MAGCARGO like meta relevant? And they're like, the answer is never. So it's kind of nice just to use no other Pokemon. Yes, there is Mantine, and yes, there is Quagsire and Annihilape. So you can't totally run from it. Like some of those things should probably have been banned anyways. Yeah. I mean, like this meta, I've been pushing a bit. So when is this going up? I've already got Tuesday, Wednesday. So this is probably going up Thursday morning. As of Thursday morning, nope. As of Tuesday morning, how many sets have I done today? I think 2 or 3 sets already. I'm at 27. Trying to remember if I dropped. I got up to 2740. I think I may have gone 2-3 in my last set to move to like 2730 something or something like that. So again, we're up a lot in this league. We're up about 300-400 ELO since the start of Great League Remix. This is on all next week and same with Master League. So tomorrow, since tomorrow's Friday, if I got my days right on these videos, let me just confirm that because I'm pretty sure I've got, Tuesday is Quagsire Carbink, Wednesday is Magnezone Girafarig, and Thursday is MAGCARGO in Sableye. I got to do this afternoon. So tomorrow we're going to go over basically all these teams and go over just the meta. Like I'm going to go through the rankings and kind of go over like, okay, this is, having played this for a week, here's why things are the way they are and what's working and what's not working. And then it's Master League. And I can't even pretend to put out top Master League teams. I want to, because top, you can just look at my view counts. Like this past week, Steelix, the one I put out yesterday. Kanto Ninetales put out yesterday, 3,900. Steelix, 3,600. A couple days ago, 5,100 for Charm Ninetales, 3,900 for Dugong. And then you go to the best Great League Remix teams, 17,400. Best Ultra League teams, 7,200. So I want to put out Master League, best Master League teams just because it's a searchable, clickable video. I don't play Master League. I can't. And so what I think I'm going to do is say like best Master League teams ... Oh wait, I can't play this. And then I'm going to rant for like 10 minutes about the inaccessibility of Master League and how what used to be one of the most fun metas is now just inaccessible for the majority of GPL players. And I think I'm going to go into like a 15-20 minute rant on that. So maybe I'll still get the clicks for the best master team, but realistically is I can't put teams together because I can't play because they don't have any legendaries for the XLs. So we will probably do that tomorrow. And then yeah, I'm filming this on Tuesday, and I still have an extra drill team. I have another MAGCARGO team. I have a double steel team with Magnezone and Polion. So I've still got like 3 more that I can pump out. So we're going to pump out like 2 videos a day for the next week, 2 weeks here. And then it gets interesting because then there's only 3 weeks left after this. It's Master League and this again. So again, everyone will be playing this, but everyone will be looking for teams here. That's good. Then March 17th to 24th, it is Catch Cup. So Catch Cup is always tough. And then the last week is Open. And unfortunately, for those of you who've heard earlier, I'm solo parenting this week. My wife was gone for 2 weeks. So what I've had to do for work is, because we have to go into the office a certain amount of days, I have to stay home because I need to do pick up and drop off to school and all that stuff. Which means I then need to make up the in-office for the last 2 weeks of the month. So the May 17th week and the May 24th week, I will have to go in basically 4 times out of the 5 days, which people would be like, oh, boohoo, you have to go in 4 times out of 5 days. Big whoop. Yes, I know. It's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal that the season turns over on Friday, May 31st. Or I guess June 1st is when it'll officially start. So what that means is we will get the news for the new season on Wednesday the 29th, Thursday the 30th, or Friday the 1st. No, that's too late. It's Friday the 31st, first of all. We will get the news on, my guess is Wednesday the 29th or Thursday the 30th. Both of which I will be in the office and not able to cover it live. So again, when that news drops, I will not be around. I will have to cover in depth the next day. So a lot of people don't mind that. They know I do like a full depth breakdown of everything the next day when I can film at night. So just be aware that when the news does drop, there is almost 0% chance that I'm home. And yeah, I'll be in the office, unable to cover it live. Anyways, MAGCARGO, thumbs up. I'm definitely using it again. You're going to see it on a team next week for sure. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.